Hello there, Richard Dennis here with Ministry 10X. Today I wanted to do a quick video over the next, the whole purpose of the group here is to show you how to use Facebook more effectively to grow your church, grow your ministry, just to reach more people with your message, to reach more people with the gospel. And so I'm going to show you free ways to do that and also paid ways to do that. But the first thing I suggest people do is getting your Facebook page set up and ready to go. So here on the screen today, you can see my personal, it's my public figure Facebook page for my coaching business. And I use this primarily for my life coaching business. But I'm going to walk through some of the things that you need to have done on your Facebook page. We call this optimizing your Facebook page. Today I'm going to walk through showing you how to optimize your Facebook page. First things first, if you don't have a Facebook business page, I'd highly recommend you going to set one up. It's fairly easy to do. I'm not going to discuss how to set that up at the moment. I think it's literally you just go to Facebook's. Let's check. We'll just check real quick. Facebook.com. I guess if you're logged in, let's see. If you click on, create page. You just go click on the right-hand top screen there, and you go to create page. And then you can choose what you want. A local business, a company, organization, brand, product, artist. So here's the thing. If you're a local church, I would probably recommend you either doing a company, organization, or institution if you're a local church. If you are a ministry, such as like an itinerant minister or a missionary, an author, a speaker, a coach in the Christian, segment, or even if you're not, if somehow you got on the group here, even if you're not, but if you're like a television station, I know like we have some people here that are television, TV, they have like online TV, you might want to do entertainment, but if you're a church, I would definitely go with company or organization. And then if you are like an itinerant speaker or an author, I would go with artist, band, public figure. Now, an example would be, so Kenneth Copeland Ministries, right? It's a ministry. So you might think, well, Kenneth Copeland Ministries, I should put as a company or organization. And I would actually, I would disagree. The one thing I want you to think of is like, if you're a church, a local church, people know you by your church name. They know you by, if you're, for instance, my friend Sherry Cashman, York Christian Fellowship. Most people know the church as York Christian Fellowship. They don't know it as Sherry Cashman's church. York Christian Fellowship has some, brand awareness in the community for being there for probably 20, almost 30 years now. So I would go as a church for a company, organization, or like if you're Lakewood Church, if you're Saddleback Church, I would go with church. But if you're an itinerant minister, or if you're well known on the public speaking, the conference line of things, if people know you particularly by your name and not your ministry name, but they know you like Kenneth Copeland or Jesse Duplantis or Rick Warren, Rob Bell, if people really know you and know about your ministry more because of you being the personal brand, you are the brand as the person, then I would go with artist, band, or public figure. Okay, so that kind of just helps. If you're a TV, like media type ministry, you might want to go with entertainment. I would go with entertainment or company, organization. So, but if you're an author, you write books and things like that, I would definitely go with artist, band, public figure. All right. So that's just that in a nutshell real quick. So you go through the steps and you set it up, and then you're going to get to like a blank page. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put a profile picture. And with the profile picture, again, if you're a ministry organization, I would suggest, like if you're a church, either having the church logo here for the profile picture, or maybe even the pastor, senior pastor, the senior pastor's face, or like, the senior pastor and his wife's face. You can kind of decide, you have some flexibility that way as far as the way you want to go. So, but if you're, again, if you're an author, if you're a person like a public figure per se in ministry, I would definitely put your face here. Get a nice clean headshot, with at least somewhat of a smile. I don't really smile, but get a headshot, a good headshot. I got some professional photos done, so get a headshot, put it in there. Of course, if you're known by your name, you're going to set your page up with your name. Like if you're an author and you have a bunch of books that you've written and stuff, I would definitely, it's okay if you want to have a ministry page, a separate page that's just your ministry, but I would really suggest going with your name versus the name of your organization, because Facebook is all about creating relationships. It's all about connecting with people. People connect better on Facebook with actual people. I've seen this time and time again with people I've worked with, companies I've worked with. When you are connecting with a human being and people feel like they're connecting with an actual human being versus an organization, I feel you just get better engagement from people. You get more conversations with people. It just works better. So if you can go with the face of a person, I would definitely do that, especially if you're a public figure, a coach, a speaker, an author. So you're going to want to put your profile picture in. You're going to want to put a cover photo in. Get a professional cover photo done. You can get this stuff done really cheaply on Elance, or you can use a resource like canva.com to create cover photos. It's very inexpensive. And so you're going to put your cover photo in. And the thing is, what we like to do is using your cover photo as a call to action. So as you can see, I'm like putting here, are you living the life you really want? Click like and click for exclusive free training. Because when I run like ads, which I'll talk about in another video, a lot of times I'll use this image for like ads. But then you can see also, once I get that photo set up, I just put in a little description about the photo and then a link to go to my website. So it's kind of just a little call to action. I don't get a ton of signups that way or a ton of people going to my website that way, but I do get some visitors, so it helps. So cover photo, your profile picture, your cover photo, and then you want to do your sign up tab. And your sign up tab, basically you can edit your call to action. Here I have a sign up button, but there's all kinds of different options that you can use. I would just go with sign up. If you're a ministry or a church, and I would have them just go to your website, preferably to a landing page that's going to give them something of value, that they can get right away and sign up for. So mine goes just to my homepage, richdennis.com, but my homepage is just it's a landing page. So, and it's inviting people to get a free download or a free video, I think. So yeah, so it just goes right here and I have an opt-in ready to go. So, yeah, you're just going to want to set that up, set up a link to an app. Most people don't have apps, but so that's what you want to do there. Then you're going to want to come down here to About. And basically, you're going to want to fill out some of your information, like your name, your topics. You're going to put your web address, or your Facebook web address. That'll already be there. But if you want to put your address for where you are, short description, you want to fill this stuff out. I would put your website, in there so people can, if they want to get more information and they're missing it on other stuff. Basically, you're just going to want to go through. And you're going to want to fill this information out with just, most importantly, your short description, some personal info, interests, that's not that big of a deal, but phone number, that's always good to have, email, just ways for people to get in contact with you. Of course, your website address, you definitely want to have, But you just want to go through here and you want to fill this stuff out. The worst thing about a Facebook page at times is when people, they start a Facebook page and they don't finish it, and it just looks somewhat, just looks dead. It looks like nothing's happening there. So you're going to want to definitely, fill out your about page. Get started. What's that? See, sometimes I don't. Oh, that's an extra plugin that I have. Which that's something extra, which we can talk about in another video, but not on this one. And then you might want to manage your tabs, so you can decide what tabs you want to add or remove from it. But really, I mean, the tabs that they give you are pretty much good. But yeah, you can play around with those and move those around. So then the other thing you're going to want to do is, maybe put a welcome video. I find those to be helpful. And you're going to want to come down here to About. Go to your About, and you're going to want to fill out your, the little information about your page so that people, know about you and all that kind of stuff. So really, that's really all there is to getting your Facebook page set up and optimized. I'm sure, if you're walking through this kind of stuff for the first time, you're probably going to have some questions. Feel free to post your questions below the video. But so again, if you're a church or a ministry, I would definitely, go more with like your church branding and your logo and stuff, because you're really promoting the church, which a good example of that would be my friends over at Emmanuel Christian Fellowship, or I'm sorry, Emmanuel, I guess it's now just Emmanuel, York, PA. But you can see they have their logo. We made this cover photo in Canva, but they got their logo. They've got a little tagline, the company or the church logo here, and they're optimized for where their location is and stuff, which we need to change that because they're actually launching their new location this coming weekend. So I want to go in there and change that. But so this would be kind of more what you want if you're a church. This will be more what you're looking for if you're an author, speaker, a missionary. If people are looking you up by your first name, go with this. So anyway, if you have any questions, let me know. Hope you find this video helpful. All right, and that is all for now.